Hey yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy JOSHABRAHAM, and we are back with the HNMR Spectroscopy. There are four signals. And my exam is tomorrow. Fucking hell. Do I know everything? No. I don't know shit. I don't know shit. Shit. 25%. So we got BB is a one hydrogen, and it's attached to two methylene, ethylene. Okay, it's 1.4 to 1.8. These three groups get 0.9 to 1.2. That's the answer. Right. One hydrogen, what? So that's gonna be 1.5 ppm. CH attached to 2 CH3. It's gonna be a single 7. Oh, it's a 7 slit. It's gonna show 7 slit. Or it's gonna be more than 7 because It's connected to adjacent, so 2, 6, 9. It's gonna show 9 because it's got 8 plus 1. Yep. Hey Siri, set a timer for 30 minutes.
30 minutes, counting down.
Okay, so we got 9 slit. Now for C. It's attached to a CH secondary carbon. It's attached to a tertiary carbon. So that's also mentioned here, right? That's also 1.2 to 1.6. Two H 1.3 ppm. CH2 attached to CH3 and tertiary carbon. Secondary, tertiary carbon. That's 1.3. How many? 3 plus 1, 4. N plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5 slits. And D, that's 0.9. 2. CH3 attached to CH2. 0.9 ppm. N plus 1 is 2 plus 1, it's 3 slits. So we're doing the graph. 0, 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's all gonna be between 1, so let's just make a big 1. So A is 0.9. We got double. And B is 9 slits, it's 1.5. It's B. 6 hydrogen. No, 1 hydrogen. This is 6 hydrogen. Hydrogen. C. That's 1.3. Five slits. 1, 2, 4, 5. So that's C. And D, it's 0.9. D. 3 hydrogen. It's interesting.
Will be found in that compound. So now what about hexane? How many different signals do we have?
Hexane. We take the symmetry. A, B, 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 C, C. So 3 signals.
In this compound. So this is primary, and the ones in the middle are secondary. Notice that these two primary carbons are identical, so the CH3s attached to them are equivalent, so they would show up as signal A. Now, these two are equivalent. They will show up as signal B. They have the same exact environment. If we analyze this secondary carbon, it's adjacent to a primary and a secondary. And this secondary carbon is also adjacent to a secondary and a primary. So they're the same. If you notice, if you split this molecule in the middle, you can see it's symmetrical across that line. So these two are equidistant from the line of symmetry, so they're the same. And these two are equidistant from it. And the two secondary carbons that are equidistant from that line is these two, so they would appear as signal C. So there should be 3 signals on this.
CeraVe-Anti-Unreinheiten-Patches mit 3 essentiellen Ceramiden und Niacinamid mildern.
So now, what about this compound? How many different signals are there? Now notice that there's no symmetry in this molecule. Everything is different. This is going to be signal A, B, C, and D. Now remember, we're focusing on HNMR, not CNMR. So for HNMR, you focus on the hydrogens. We didn't count that. So now, what about this compound? How many different signals are there?
How many different signals? I think it's 4.
Now notice that there's no symmetry in this molecule. Everything is different. This is going to be signal A, B, C, and D. Now remember, we're focusing on HNMR, not CNMR. So for HNMR, you focus on the hydrogens. We didn't count this one because there's no hydrogens attached to it. If we were dealing with CNMR, we would have 5 signals instead of 4. But since we're dealing with HNMR, there's only 4 different types of hydrogens. So let's consider this particular compound, paraxylene. It has 2 methyl groups, para with respect to each other. So how many different signals would you expect in the HNMR spectrum of this graph? So notice that we have a line of symmetry. So across the horizontal line, these signals are identical to each other.
Wait, I did not see it.
Signals instead of 4. But since we're dealing with HNMR, there's only 4 different types of hydrogens.
Okay, 4.
So let's consider this particular compound, paraxylene. It has 2 methyl groups, para with respect to each other. So how many different signals would you expect in the HNMR spectrum of this graph? So notice that we have a line of symmetry. So across the horizontal line, these signals are identical to each other. And these signals are identical to each other as well. Now, there's no hydrogen atoms on this carbon. So we shouldn't see a signal there in HNMR. But for CNMR, you would.
Okay.
Now, notice that we can also draw a vertical line of symmetry. So across the vertical line, these two are identical to each other. So all 4 of those CH bonds are similar. So therefore, there's only 2 signals in this particular molecule. Now, being able to identify the number of signals in a compound will help you to distinguish a wrong answer from a right answer. And if you have a multiple choice test, the process of elimination will help you to ID the right answer.
I do have it. Okay, it's not over.
So let's try a few more examples. So let's say if we have this particular compound, methoxybenzene. Actually, this is ethoxybenzene. How many? Signals would you expect in the HNMR spectrum?
The game for the whole.
Graph or this compound. Feel free to pause the video and see if you can get the answer yourself. So this tree is unique. That's going to be signal A. Here we have signal B. There's no hydrogens on this carbon atom. Now, the line of symmetry will be here in the ring.
Yeah,
so
great.
therefore,
All
this will
the
be
carbon
signal
in the
C,
ring, yeah.
D, and this one is unique, so it's going to be E. So we therefore have 5 signals in this particular molecule.
Okay, okay.
So for our last example, try this one. And then we'll work on a few multiple choice problems.
Neu, Fat Cheese.
problems. So how many signals would you expect to be in this molecule in the HNMR spectrum? So where is the line of symmetry?
There is no line of symmetry.
It might be hard to see here, but let's say if we draw it this way. Notice that A and B will be identical to each other. However, we can also draw it this way. So these two are identical to each other as well. So all those three methyl groups are identical to each other. So each of these methyl groups are the same. So they would show up as one signal. We'll call it signal A. Now there's a hydrogen on those carbons, and they have the same exact chemical environment. Each hydrogen
two signals
is between two methyl groups, and they're equidistant. So those hydrogens are identical as well. And there's no hydrogens on the tertiary carbons, so due to the double bond. Therefore, there's only two signals in this particular molecule. So let's try this particular multiple choice problem. So which of the following compounds is most consistent with this spectrum? So first, let's identify.
Wait.
The number of signals. In compound A, we can see that there's three signals. There's three different hydrogens.
I gotta try these type of questions. Which of the following compounds is most consistent with this spectrum? So we got three signals at one. We got four signals at 2.3-ish. And we got one signal at 2.5. The options are C3, CH2, CH3, and CH3, CH2. C double bond O, CH3. So we got three signals. What does three signals mean? No, we got 3 signals in total, and we got 3 stripes splits at 1. If you need to get 3 splits at 1, it should be adjacent to CH2. Okay, every carbon. Okay, last one. This one is not adjacent to CH2, the option B. So that's out. Now for halogens. Okay, halogens. What was the rules for halogens? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Halogens start from 2.5 to 4.5, and we have chlorine and bromine. Chlorine should be around 3.5. We do not have 3.5. We have nothing past 3.5. So I don't think so. Chlorine, I gotta say, I don't think so. Yep. But bromine had a chance. And the bromine one is not possible. And the chlorine one is also not possible. If the adjacent carbon has 2 hydrogen. Halogen, chlorine involved, therefore it should go past 3 ppm. So now it's just C and D. We got a benzene ring, and we got 4 split ends. 4 split. That's a double bond. That's also a double bond. Okay. And we got one at 2.5. That is possible, yeah. That is possible. We got 4. How's the 4 possible? Okay, the CH3. The benzene ring should be showing same signal. Okay, let me see.
Compound C we can eliminate. We have a benzene ring, and usually the signal for that, for the hydrogen on the benzene ring, is about 6.5 to 8.5.
Oh, okay. Benzene ring hydrogen shows signals around 6.5 to 8.5 ppm.
we don't have no signals in this region, so we could eliminate answer choice C.
I mean, I canceled A using that
Now,
logic.
if we look at compound B, notice that the methyl groups are identical to each other. And so compound B only has 2 different signals. But here, we need 3 different signals.
Oh.
So we can eliminate compound B. So we're between D and A. If you notice, both D and A have 3 different signals. This is signal A, B, and C, and so forth. So now we need to look at another difference. Let's
I
look at the
canceled
chemical
A,
shift.
so my answer should be D.
For compound A, a regular CH3 would be somewhere around 1. And this TH2, which is secondary, maybe a little bit more than 1. Let's say like 1.2. And the CH2 that's attached to a chlorine would usually be between 3 to 4. Now, we don't have anything in 3 to 4, so
Finishing!
that means we can eliminate A. If you look at
No way, Finishing is here. Where's the I am not idiot? No. I am idiot. I don't know what's the name, but what happened to that account? But anyways, shout out to Finishing for checking out the stream. Last time, what I miss? You don't miss anything. I mean, we could still start Undertale. You're the first person to make it. Maybe the only person. What do you say, Undertale? Dude, that was so slow. That was so fucking slow. I am using my phone. Oh, you are watching through your phone. That's cool. So, do you think you can see Undertale? I believe you could see. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 15 minutes of Undertale. And after that, I could continue with my studies. Okay, late. I think I could change the camera. You know, that could make a difference. Let's play. Oh. One day, war broke out. Undertale. Okay. I couldn't go past there. Wait. Let me. Oh, that's the lab. Okay. I'm not talking to her now. Tra la la. I am the river man. Or am I the river woman? It really doesn't matter. Yes, it really doesn't matter. I am the imposter. Okay. I love to ride in my boat. Would you care to join me? Yep. Ride in the boat? Yes. Where will you go today? Oh. Snowden, I guess? Then we're off. I think I've been to the waterfall. Or did I? Tra-la-la. What's a game you can play with a dog? Asking for a friend. What's a game? Catch. No, this place. I've been here. Come again sometime, tra-la-la. Don't go. Don't go. Wait here. Wait here. Wait here. This guy's still throwing ice. God damn it. What a beautiful knock. Maybe if I don't answer, I'll hear it again. Okay, that's some perwood shit. Maybe papyrus? Oh! the last 30 minutes, okay. I never been to Papyrus room. They do have Gaster in this. Gaster? What's a Gaster? The door is locked. Of course it's locked. That's my room. If you're finished looking around, we could go in and do whatever people do during the day. No. Go inside. No. Welcome to see my house. Welcome to scenic my house. Enjoy and take your time. Well, can I watch some TV? Oh, it's my favorite game show. It says stay tuned for a new program, MTT. What? It's usually better than this. This is just a bad episode. Don't judge me. No judge. No one's judging. I've seen worse. Oh, okay, that's all. Okay, working. Haha. Interested in my food museum. Food museum. Please pursue my culinary arts show. Half of the fridge is filled with containers, all labeled spaghetti. I see. So it's Italian. The other half contains nothing but an empty bag of chips. Of course, that's Lord Papyrus for you. I'm sorry, Papyrus. I got shit to do. It's locked from the inside. Okay. Now let's head to the waterfall, I guess. Tra-la-la, care for a ride? Ride in the boat? Yes. Where will you go today? Hotland. Let's go waterfall. Then we're off. Oh, what happened to Now it's running. Tra-la-la. Timmy Village. The room before the darkening lantern room. We are going really fast. According to the fandom, Gaster or W.D. Gaster is the father of Sans and Papyrus and a former royal scientist before Alpha. And according to the canon lore, he is the colleague of Sans. He's the father and colleague. That made sense. Did you miss some words? I've been here. No. I've been here. Okay, so we got a navigation system. We could go different places. Care for a ride? Ride in the boat? Yes. Where would you go today? Hotland. I think that's the only place I gotta check out. Tra-la-la, the piano. Oh, Hotland is the... Okay. Tinkling. Hotland is the place, okay. So I think I have to go inside a laboratory. Come again sometime, tra-la-la. Shut the fuck up. Please, can I go in? What? No. What? Come on. Sorry, Undying Like told us there's there was totally a human in the area, so like us royal guards are blocking off the elevators for now. Yeah. Mrs. Undying, okay. He's a pussy. That's all I gotta say. Okay. It's so weird. I could go in. What's out there? Oh, okay. The riverman did say, beware of the man who speaks in hands, which directly means he's referring to Gaster. Okay. Clono Pin Commander, you in the stream? This game looks like a fever dream. I mean, it's an intense game, I gotta say. Just realized I didn't watch Undyne fight the human. Okay. So you just got amazed by my fighting skills. Well, I know she's unbeatable. I'll ask her about it later. Okay. Okay, you could ask all. For now, I gotta call up to the human and guide them. Stop. Interesting. Mercy, flee. Speed will help dodge. What? Whoa. I did press spare. You're hurt, I'll help. No. I thought you could skip bosses. Dead. Fucking dead. He's dead. I didn't mean to kill, okay? That was his choice. That was its choice. Gonna call them in a minute. Clone Open Commander, have you heard of this game? It's called Undertale. And it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. We got a save point. The whooshing sound of steam and cogs, it fills you with determination. Don't tell me it's a boss. Never heard of it. Okay. I heard of it, but it's my first time playing this. And I heard it's pretty good. I hate using the phone. I don't want to do this, Lamau. Whoa. Sundar plane gets in the way, not on purpose. He is an Easter, and there's a rare chance you will meet his followers, which gives clues about his existence, also well as a log which looks like a whole bunch of emoji, and that is how Gaster talk. Interesting, it's the first time I'm hearing about Gaster. Human. Oh shit. Flee, come on, get the fuck out of here. What else? Pan. There's a fry pan lying on the ground. Will you take it? Take it. It's a frying pan. There's a lot of lore. Okay. I heard that Undertale has a lot of lore. Oh my god, I had my claw over the last digit for 5 minutes. Oh my god, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna call. Okay, please. I still don't understand what I should be doing. Ring, click. Whoever was calling hung up before you answered it. Would it be King Asgore? Ring. Hi, so the blue lasers, I mean Outpies here. Hi, the blue lasers won't hurt you if you don't move. Orange ones, you have to be moving, and they won't move through the Move through those ones. By okay, the blue ones you don't have to move. Oh my god, I did it. Claws and okay. Alpines and data status. There's no weather down here. Why did she call me? That was close. My god, I forgot to tell them where to go. Shut off. You know, it reminds me of social media. It's a photo of a garbage can with several pink glittery filters over it. I shouldn't have updated my phone. Alfie's here. The northern door will stay locked until you... Northern, okay. Solve the puzzle on the right and left. I think you should go to the right first. How do you go right? No way, I did not set the timer? That makes sense. No way, not right now. So, I do remember setting a timer. Well, I gotta end the game because I'll explore this next time. Well, that's 15 minutes. Yes. That's a lot of puzzles. I do remember setting a timer. What the? Or did I just not do it? Interesting. Well, finishing. What do you think so far? Am I nearing the end? Did I reach halfway through the game? How is it? Okay. Mm-hmm. So,
This methyl would have a signal of around 1. The CH2 that's next to the carbonyl group could be maybe like 2.2. It could be anywhere between 2 to 2.5. And the same is true for this methyl attached to the carbonyl group. It should be anywhere from 2 to 2.5, so this could be like 2.3 or 2.4. Now, D is most consistent with the structure that we have. We have a signal at 1, and there are 2 signals between 2 and 2.5. So, answer choice D is the correct answer. Now, to confirm the answer, you can look at the splitting pattern.
I did get the answer as D, but the reasoning I gave for the others was not this. It's weird. It's so weird. It's so fucking weird. Oh, come on.
Well, recording just stopped due to an alarm. But yeah. again, the alarm came up and stopped the recording. How many alarms do I have?
What? What? Why did I type? That is so fucking weird. Dude, the ChatGPT is tweaking. After this update, ChatGPT is not working. Not working in any way. Oh. Yo, there is ChatGPT confusing the chats. What is happening? I pressed the bike stream. Bike stream, what the fuck is wrong with you? What? No ways. ChatGPT is confusing a lot of shit together. Well, let's just close. I don't know, right after the last update, just fucking, it's confusing a lot of shit. Is the memory full, maybe? Mm. No archived chats, data control. Delete all chat, export data. No. Yo, have you guys noticed any problem with ChatGPT? This thing is fucked up right now. Okay, that part's okay. What's with the... Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Finny Shang, are you still here? Can you still hear me?
Here, this methyl group is adjacent to the carbon that it's adjacent to has no hydrogen, so therefore, using the n+1 rule is 0 plus 1, it's going to appear as a singlet. And we do have a singlet around 2.4. Now this CH2 is adjacent to a CH3, so 3 plus 1 is 4. It should appear as a quartet. We do have a quartet here.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at the CH3 on this side, that CH3 is adjacent to a CH2, so 2 plus 1 is 3. We should have a triplet, and we do indeed have a triplet at 1. So answer choice D really matches the graph that we have. Number 2, which of the following compounds is most consistent with this spectrum? So take a minute, feel free to pause the video and see if you can get the right answer.
Oh, good. Back to work. Oh, Clone Open Commander. Back to work. Back to study, I would say. Yeah. You know, I play the video game for 15 minutes. That's like the whole point. So I forgot to put the timer and I was about almost 15 minutes. That's why I closed it. And from the looks of it, I had to play more on the game. So yeah, I did have to close it. But I will play it tomorrow. Finny Shang, please, could you make it? If you could make it, we could play tomorrow. If I'm not working, I get depressed usually. Oh, that's a workaholic trait. It's which of the following compounds is most. Dude, I got an exam tomorrow and I don't know if I would pass. Cause consistent with this spectrum. So you take this. Take a zero. Take one. Two, three. So, Clone Open Commander, are you working right now? Or do you have work today? You know, it's very different for me because I don't have work. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And yeah, I did email one of my professors and I did get one reply. I have work today. I will be working soon. Okay. So I did email one of my professors and I got a reply. It was not a good like it's not useful to me, but he told me that first I gotta attend seminars. I gotta make sure the professors know me very well before looking into these jobs. So next month my course is gonna start, and I have to make sure I am in the university. So that's gonna be a different. The first year I always come back from university back to my room, but now it's gonna change. It's gonna be I gotta make sure uh, I spend more time in class. We got a one singlet at 2, a singlet between 3 and 4, a doublet between 8. And options A, CH3, boom, 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 boom. C double bond OH. Yes, you kind of have to stroke their egos. Oh, what the? I mean, yeah, I gotta make sure they know this guy. I gotta make sure they know Josh Abraham. So it's gonna be cool. But one of the worst part is I did not get one of the course that I wanted. Like I'm still not assigned on the class. Let me recheck it again today. Timetable. We're starting with 1st of October. Oh, you want to see my timetable? Look at these. This is my day. From 9 to 8. I mean, I'm not going to attend this class. Introduction to Machine Learning, Sequence Analysis. I did not get the UE class for it. Inorganic Chemistry, Instrumental Analytical Chemistry. Well, I'm going to be attending Instrumental Analytical Chemistry, Introductions to General Chemistry. I registered for this for the exam. Inorganic Chemistry just for the exam. Interpretation. That's a really important class. Math 1, that's for exam. That's like I just need to pass the exam. Sequence analysis. Where is the Ubunks? That's more important ones. Physics, that's for the exam, not for the classes. Okay. But I could still attend the classes. Mathematics, physics. Oh. You know, I could look this up again. Just gotta double check and make sure I did not miss any course I need to attend. Fast, come on. Okay. On the 5th semester, organic chemistry laboratory course for preparative organic chemistry. I don't know if they would let me go in, but laboratory course for preparative. Okay. I'm not. Okay, I can register for that. Makes sense. Okay, so I gotta pass some of the subjects. I get it. Now, in-depth fundamentals of preparative organic chemistry for biological chemistry. In-depth fundamental, can I apply? No. The ChatGPT app is so slow. One time during my PhD, I randomly joined a computer science class and the professor told me I couldn't be there. Even though I could, I guess she didn't want me there. That's like it does not affect anyone for you being in that class, right? Yeah, no one's getting affected, but yeah, maybe some of the professors are just fucked up. Like that's so weird. So this chat. Yep. We can laugh at those situations because you completed the PhD. So this chat is for this. I will I'm sorting I like your curriculum, though it sounds like you're getting every pretty good education with the classes you're taking. I believe so. I should be, because I am paying 750 euros per semester. So I better fucking get it. Yeah, this third and fourth semester, this is like one of the most important classes for me, because it's biology, and I can't attend this. The first two semester, the third and fourth semester, I gotta skip it. Why skip it? Okay, I think I explained this, but I'll explain it again. Uh, so from the first two semesters, I have to pass a specific number of subjects, especially general chemistry. I did not pass this. Introductions to general chemistry, I did not pass those. And these two, introduction to chemical calculation, those two subjects I passed on second semester. I did not even get the classes for those. So I did not pass all the required subjects from first and second semester to go do my third and fourth semester. Third and fourth semester are in another place. It's on another university nearby. So on my fifth semester, what I'm doing is I'm gonna be taking informatics from fifth semester and passing the necessary subjects from my second and first semester. Not necessary. I'm gonna be passing all the subjects. I wanna clear every subject, not just the required one. Okay. Yeah. And we do have informatics on the fourth semester. Okay. Previous. Laboratory course. In-depth fundamental for preparative interpretation of NMR spectra. I think I got that class. I do believe I did get those class. It's online class. You kidding me? Okay. Only 750 euros per semester. That's pretty low cost. Mine was like thousands of dollars. Okay, but I pay for my semester. And I got my what I get paid for my from my part-time job was about 650 euros. Yeah, monthly 650 euros. So it's kind of hard to save. But yeah. But you gotta hustle. Oh, Clone Open Commander, you are in the United States, right? Have you heard about Colossal Bioscience? I think I had this conversation with you before. Interpretation of. Oh, we do have those classes. That's also UE. It's a UE. Where's GPT? Now, physical chemistry for biological chemistry 1. PR lab. That course is not here. Physical chemistry for lab course in physical chemistry. That's 6th semester. Physical chemistry. I don't get it. That's not here. I think it's the biochemical kinetics and transformia. Oh. Oh. If I do register for it, it's gonna fuck me up. But you know, you gotta register. Elizabeth. Punctual attendance is mandatory. Okay, that's there. Mm-hmm. Okay. No. Okay, I'm sorry for the late reply. No, I haven't heard of them. Okay. Colossal Bioscience, it's like, what is it? It's a bio company. Have you heard about the dire wolf? I think that was a big news. It's a biotechnology genetic engineering company. I have only heard of Schrödinger. Oh yeah, this is Schrödinger's cat. Applied there and didn't get the position. New York City. Okay. What type of company is this Schrödinger? Schrödinger. Yeah, it's such an interesting company. I should say. Computational chemistry. Okay. Yeah, I heard this company is pretty cool. We 170 employees. Okay. But I don't know. They don't have that much. I don't know. I don't know if they have a real source, but they do. They do some stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay. Structure-based discovery of highly potent dihydroorotate dehydrogenase inhibitors for once monthly malaria chemo prevention. Okay. Products? They do have products? It's based on software or... Ah, okay, these are MD engines. Mm-hmm. They have their own software suite, which includes their own MD engines. A lot of companies, lot of, how do you say, lot of, mm, I forgot the word, lot of, big companies that are trying to make a difference. If I didn't have my current senior scientist role, I would apply there for a different role. I mean, yeah, it would be really cool to work in an environment that has their own stuff, right? That would be cool. Yeah, me too. I'm also looking into the colossal bioscience. I'm actually interested in what are they doing? How do they do these? Instrumental analytical chemistry. Can I register for this course? Already assigned. Okay. Christian Kampf. No, I can't. There's no. I don't get it. What do you mean? In term 2025 winter, there's no lecture for this course. What? How? What else? Mathematics and physics, biophysics. I don't think I'll be taking biophysics. Course is crowded. Yep, I can't register. No, look at the commas. Don't rearrange it. Don't rearrange it. Let me get some of that water. Water. Still there? Yes, I do believe. Oh, never mind. I'm still here. I'm looking at the course. How many stuff I do have? How many I don't? I did pass introductions to genetics, chemical thermodynamics. I do wish I passed. The new results are not out. Okay. I wish I passed thermodynamics, but I don't know. What else? Organic chemistry. Oh, that's a big one. That's coming in tomorrow. And there's one in December. Lab course in analytical chemistry. I didn't do it. At least can I register for it? Oh, the 5th semester has instrumental analysis. So is instrumental analysis possible? No, that both are not there. Okay. So general lab course in general chemistry. I heard that's one of the hardest. That's also not there. These two. I did pass introductions to chemical calculation, but exercises in chemical calculation, the exam's coming up. If I do pass those, then I just have inorganic inorganic and introduction to general chemistry. Okay. Uh, let me see my timetable again. Oh no, that's bad. That is bad. And how are they arranged? Okay, I gotta change this. I have to change it. No, that is bad. Preliminary discussion. I mean, these two classes are on or are for the fifth semester. How did? What? What? One thing you can do is find a professor, read some of their papers, and send an email to them about your interest. Unless you're not at a research university ego stroking, you know. Let me. I mean, I believe JKU university. I don't know. I believe JKU is a research university. Yes. Okay. It is a research university. I mean, they do have almost. Look up the faculty. I think it's on the infrastructure. "13 core faculties." Biomedical mass spectrometry. You know what? That was a good idea. I never knew this website for JQ was there. Histology. Traditional preparation of histological samples. Imaging. Allocation. Cytometry. Wide reach. Ah, okay. Look up a specific faculty member that does what you're interested in. Okay. Microphotoluminescence. Core faculty NGS. Next generation sequencing and molecular biology. Yes. Polymer chemistry. Polymer processing and digital. So let's start with biomedical mass spectroscopy. The unit focuses on biological resource establishment. Contact person. I think that's the one, right? Complete workflow including experimental design, quality control. Only if that's what you want. I mean, biomedical mass spectroscopy, I wouldn't say it's specifically what I want, but the unit would focus on biomedical research established to provide access to highly competitive approaches in areas of proteomics and metabolomics to basic and clinical research using latest technological development and semi-automation. It is one of the technological core competence facilities of the Center of Medical Research, which is primarily center of experimental biomedical research using cutting-edge research programs are specialized for molecular causes of human diseases with the aim to improve diagnosis, prognosis, and therapy. Okay. What? Oh no. Oh no. Now, biomedical research, what does this? Conduct animal experiments to ensure ethically responsible decisions. The JQ has established. What about bioinformatics? Yeah, I need to. I'm just reading all these. Established an animal ethics council in addition to an animal welfare community. Ah, yes, I worked with mice when I was undergrad. No way. I only seen those in movies. To ensure ethically responsible decisions, JQ has established an animal ethics council in addition to an animal welfare committee, which takes on the evaluation of animal experiment proposals. This council operates independently and is composed of experts and laypersons in equal proportions, incorporating both expertise and public opinion in decision-making process. A transparent criteria. Okay, it's just for animal. It's experimenting on animal before we do the human. I respect that. I think this is bioinformatics. Next generation sequencing and molecular biology offers a broad spectrum of technologies in the field of genetic analysis. The advanced sequencing platforms enable genome and transcriptome sequencing at DNA and RNA levels, as well as sequencing of short reads and ultra long reads. In addition to training on other devices, the core facility for NGS also provides guidance in simple sample preparation, data analysis, and interpretation of results. Okay. Equipment. Single cell sequencing. Okay. Nanostring sprint. Johannes Pohl. I think that's the professor I gotta contact. Okay, so I believe this is the one. Open for collaboration. Before you write up an email to him, look him up on Google Scholar. I don't know that website, but I think it's part of Google. Oh, these are the stuff they did? This guy starts working on 1999? Click by most recent. Click Yar. Oh, that's the recent. Okay. 2023. It's downloaded. Nope. Myelodiplasmic syndromes are presetting the dice flash. I believe that's overview. Description, yeah. We screen for genes that are expressed abnormally in every thyroid progenitor cells and contribute to the pathogenesis of MDS. We found that Coxsackie adenovirus receptor is marked downregulated into CD45 low. Does he have a laboratory website? You know, this fucking German. Oh, I think that this is the website. It's a journal, I believe. Access through your institution. Actually, I never knew my man's got should be on his faculty page. Leukemia. Decreased CAR expression may contribute to the maturation defect and altered mitigation of EP, thus a pathological accumulation of BM in MDS. Future job. What? Access options. So, so this is his journal, I believe. Let me research. To read the article, you may need to either be on campus or connect to campus VPN. Okay. That was just one article. Okay, maybe that makes sense. What? Team medicine faculty. Why is it so slow? Molecular biology. Not gonna lie, this was a good. I should say I did not know this much about my university. I did not know. And I should say I really appreciate the help, Clone Open Commander. I wouldn't have done this. What is this? Total codes. Mouse model in BM cells. Oh shit. Yeah, and professors love students that are proactively looking for research opportunities. Huh? I do want to get more into this. I can't just keep on. Oh, what the? Effects of. Okay. Well, I gotta say, I don't understand a lot. My brain is still trying to understand, but looks cool. Empty vector. Empty vector. I do recognize some of the terms. Normal BM. Oh, shit. Lot of data. So this would be the research paper. What would this be? Publish. Okay, it's like a publishment. You know what? I should download this. And I need a little bit help from GPT because it's pretty big. Could you explain in just a few sentences? I'm surprised he doesn't have a laboratory webpage with his students on it. I mean, he might. It's not even working now. Okay, yeah. I think that's the one, right? Our team at the center of... They're fine. Okay, they're fine. I mean, yeah, you do need money, right? Finance, administration, services, technicians, lab management, biosafety officer, safety expert, biomedical research, medical technician, lab assistant. Okay, we got 2 lab assistant. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people are behind this. It's amazing. Biobank, preclinical research teams, Department of Physiology. Is this all related to this? Institute of Anatomy and Cell Biology research team. These are not Austrian names, so they do have people outside. No, this seems to be an overview. Okay. Dude, the list just keeps on going. If you have any questions about conducting research at Center of Medical Research, please send us an email. Please, and if you're interested regarding research opportunities to conduct academic scientific work, master's thesis, PhD dissertation, please contact the research team directly. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I could do masters, but I could help. So this is just the overall medical. Okay. You could do an undergrad thesis. I do have an undergrad thesis because for the last part of my course, bachelor's thesis, bachelor's seminar biological JQU including bachelor's thesis. So I have to do 2 bachelor's thesis. I think that's similar to that's an undergrad thesis, right? I mentored a student that was doing that. Ah. Okay. I have to, so I have to do two theses from what I understood. One is in JKU, that's here, and the one is in the university that's in Czech Republic, the university where I'm gonna be doing my third and fourth semester. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could be one combined thesis between two unis. Yeah, I think that's how it is. But yeah, so a lot of shit. I mean, when I first heard this, I was like, oh, I got 2 degrees. What? I was like that. Okay. Statement refers to a research finding about CAR, Coxsackie. The name is pretty. That's pretty. Coxsackie, Saki, an adenovirus receptor. In the context of blood cell development and disease, CAR is not only vital entry receptor but also plays a role in erythropoiesis, the development of red blood cells. The study shows CAR helps regulate erythroid differentiation, how stem progenitor cells mature into red blood cells, okay, and mitigations movement of these cells within bone marrow. Uh, okay, cells. CAR. Mm. Way to start. It's in German. Okay, those are just government plans. Those are news. I love that new teaching concept includes a personal component. The module system allows us to study in Linz and Graz, and it's truly rewarding. Okay. Human medicine. Medizin. What are these? Research infrastructures, core faculty. Okay, I need to send this. I don't know if should I directly send this person an email, but yeah. I do need to go those sides. Can I log in? Nah. I don't care. I can't log in. Mm-hmm. What is CMR? What the hell is CMR? Where was this guy's Google Scholar? Mm-hmm. Deny. We got a formula. What? The optimal penalty parameter. Well, what did I learn today? Google Scholar. Gotta look into Professor's Google Scholar. What's that guy? Okay. Google Scholar article. What this is? Oh, that's the one. Okay. It's a Japanese man. I only have one paper out there on Google Scholar. Well, it's my first time finding out about Google Scholar. Luckily, I am not a professor, so I don't need to publish to keep my job. No way, you gotta keep on okay? Oh, if you have to stay relevant, you gotta keep doing publishing. Clone Open Commander, do you think I could read your PhD thesis up here? Yes, it's called Publish or Perish. Oh no. Oh no. Mm-hmm. What is full view? Why is it taking me to different sites? Highly aggressive. Okay, I think this is part of my university. In an orphan disease context, the application of machine learning algorithms to identify tumor-specific biomarkers is often hampered. Limited number of patients, samples. There we go again, the formula. Okay. That is cool. Clone Open Commander, do you think I could read your Google Scholar page? Oh, but I mean, I could not display it on the screen. I could read it up here. New aspect of. Yeah, I mean, I could read it on my laptop screen, so that's not gonna go out. But uh, I could maybe block the whole screen in general, just so you know. So the whole screen is blank. So even if I get it, nothing's gonna be seen. Can you private message? Like, is it possible? Oh, Oh, there's okay. Ah, okay. You could. Simulations of Kindlin 2 pip binding domain reveal protonation dependent membrane binding modes. Ah. Simulation of its protein and lipid. Effects of PIP protonation states, lateral distributions of PIP during PMP binding. A lot of terminologies that I don't know, but atomistic simulation setup. The lowest energy structure was selected and used for successive fitting of PIP as described for pH domain. Once fitted, positions of PIP acyl chains were manually adjusted to parallel to other lipids. Atomistic molecular dynamic simulation. There we go. Molecular dynamic simulation. Initial states of atoms. Mm-hmm. You do have a lot of graphs. And okay, a lot of reference. Okay, you gotta provide the whole reference, supporting materials. U.S. National Institute of Health. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Gotta say, it should took long. I see 3 names. Well, see, you can publish papers from molecular dynamics simulations. You could. I'll be back. I have to go grab a drink, of course. Hmm. "18 pages of pure knowledge." Average number of contacts between pH. Not gonna lie, it's I do feel pretty overwhelmed by all these. God damn. God damn. So, mm-hmm. I do feel like a really small man. Mm. My hands are pretty cold. Well, that emailing the professor part should be along with the. Mhm. To do my section for corrections. Tomorrow's physics, chemistry exam. Mm. Now where is it? back. What do you think of the paper I sent you? I gotta say that was a lot of data. It's a huge amount of data and a lot of graphs, a lot of terms I don't understand, and I gotta say I have a long way to go. But you know, it makes you think how hard people worked on stuff, like how detailed it has to be. I gotta say, you know, I respect you, man. I really respect this. You can't just you can do stuff like this just waking up one day. You know, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of dedication. And here I am, tomorrow's organic chemistry exam. I don't even know I passed. But you know, I'm getting somewhere. I'm starting to look into, are you comfortable with NMR spectra? I should say I do know much better than before. Are you comfortable? I still wouldn't say I'm comfortable. I still have to learn more. I still have to get this concept more into my brain. It's still a new thing up here. I need to process it more. I need to see more examples to see how these graphs change. But I should say it's a really unique way but to understand compounds and their functional groups, but it works. That's the best part. It works. This thing helps you to find out which compound are we looking. So is the way a bit weird? Yeah, but it works. That's cool. Well, where was I? I was doing something else. Course, not course. I have to see the question paper once more. Oh, also, is this the one where you told me how a proton affects in a protein, how a proton's orientation could affect on how a protein unfolds? Were these related? Were the paper you sent me and the stuff you did your PhD? Question paper, yeah. Mm-hmm. 300 megahertz HNMR spectro. Now, let's just say I do somewhat understand these. So we got 4H, one slit around 1.6, and we got one slit at 2 for hydrogen. That means it's near a CH3 and it's near a CH3 and it's near a secondary carbon. No, it's just near a CH3. Or it's near 4 plus n plus 1. So it's the adjacent carbon should be having 3 hydrogens. That's it. No, it's the slid. Okay, the slid number. Okay. So it's one slid number. That means no hydrogen. the adjacent carbon does not have a hydrogen. That's interesting. Yep, it's the one, it's the related to the proton. Okay. Well, that was a lot of data. So that this one is IR spectroscopy, infrared spectroscopy. NMR, nuclear magnetic resonance. Yeah, MD produces a lot of data. Yup, it does. I do remember, I don't know if I could show you, but god damn. Yeah, I think I could show you. These are the files I got as part of. Okay, it starts from here. GROMAC. Just, I got this many files just for one small simulation. So yeah, it does. So I can imagine for a PhD thesis using molecular dynamics, of course, that would be a lot of data. I believe that's a single slit. This is a double. Oh, fuck. I mean, how many slits are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? How do you read this? 1, 2, 3. Okay, this gives 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Okay. Then we got, I think this is the hardest part of this exam, the NMR. Then all the other stuff are just I need to remember. I need to buy hard. Okay, so let me continue on this question. Number 1. That's benzene attached to something useless. CH3. C double bond O OH. Gesundheit. I don't have to say for myself, but right now I don't have anybody near me. C3O. D. That's a big D. Let's keep it this way. 1. We got CH2, CH3. Got a CH3. We got a CH3. Okay, those are the 4 options. And we have a single slit between 2 and 3. We got a single slit between 3 and 4. We got 2 double slits between 8 and 7. So double slit means there's one hydrogen nearby the adjacent carbon. One hydrogen nearby the adjacent carbon. So that would be that would be
So do you think the answer is A, B, C, or D? Now notice that we have a few different functional groups. We have an aldehyde, carboxylic acid, a benzene ring, and a ketone. If you see an aldehyde, look for a signal between 9 and 10. Since there's no signal in this region, we know we can eliminate answer choice A. It's not going to be an aldehyde. We shouldn't have an aldehyde in the answer.
Then carboxylic acid, how is that? Spectrum. When I was a PhD student, I programmed the NMR pulse sequences, got it right on the first try. My professor was really happy because I saved him a lot of work and headache. Okay, I mean that's how you help as a student. NMR pulse sequencer. You programmed it on Python, I believe. Oh, timer structure. .9 ppm is a doublet of doublets. Oh. Suggesting it is split by 2 non-equivalent neighboring protons. Okay, there's more into this. Okay. It's not just yeah, and then I started writing scripts for NMR data processing, and then I started doing computational chemistry. No, the NMR pulse sequence are programmed in their own language. Oh, what is this language? You programmed it on their own. Interesting. I thought it was all. I thought most of the data stuff was done in Python. Ah. I think it was just pulse sequence language from Brooker. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. I did not know that. So you got their own so we have their own languages for computational chemistry. Interesting. The more you know. Nope. It's not funny. It's not funny. More languages. Okay. You know what? I think I should take a break. Oh. What should I do next? Okay, important chemical shifts. Oh, that's it. Uh-huh. That's a secondary carbon. Mm-hmm. And alcohol goes to 11 to 12. I believe we do have an alcohol. That should be going past 11 and 12, okay.
So, the next thing that we can eliminate is the carboxylic acid.
Carboxylic acid.
We should get a signal between 10 and 12, which should be somewhere in this region. And since we don't have that, B cannot be the right answer. So now the next thing we can look at is the number of signals. So we have 4 different signals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's look at D. For answer choice D, we can see that there's a line of symmetry, a vertical line of symmetry that we can draw between the two method groups. So the method groups would have the same signal A. This is going to be signal B. These two are identical, that's C, D, and E. So notice that answer choice D has 5 signals, not 4. So it's eliminated. Now if we look at answer choice C, we have 4 signals. The methyl group on the left, that's part of an ether. The methyl group that's on the right, that's part next to the ketone. And then the hydrogens that are attached to the benzene. So if we draw a line of symmetry across the benzene ring, we can say this is proton C, they're identical, and here we have proton D. So we have 4 signals. So C is the correct answer. But let's analyze it a little bit more. So the methyl group next to the carbonyl group, that should be around
I
2
was
to
thinking
2.5.
something. I was thinking something.
And-
Something.
So let's say 2.3. And notice that it's adjacent to no other, it doesn't have an adjacent carbon with hydrogen atoms. This carbon has no hydrogen atoms, so therefore, the splitting pattern is 0 plus 1. It should appear as a singlet. And that's what we have here. This signal is a singlet. And it's around 2.3. Now, a methyl group directly attached to an oxygen should have a signal between 3 to 4. And since there are no adjacent hydrogens next to it, it's going to be a singlet, and that's what we have here. So this corresponds to the methoxy. And so, clearly we see answer choice C is the right answer. Number 3, which of the following compounds here? So this is
Wait a minute. On Monday, 22nd, a planned power outage will occur 11 to 12. Please factor this into your planning. If necessary, secure your electronic devices. Oh no, Monday, my Twitch Crakathon is gonna end because I'm not gonna be having internet connections. I mean, I still do have my phone, so. Darn it. Darn it. But yeah, it's okay. I think it should be good. Why did I pick my phone? There was a reason. Yeah, to send the necessary stuff. Not gonna lie, I'm starting to get hungry. Oh. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Gesundheit. You are like the only one doing biochemistry on Twitch. uh, oh man. But I do remember it was last year December. Was December 25th-ish date or before 20. I think it's before 25th. I was at the bottom of the bottom. I was like, "Oh, I'm failing exams. I'm doing shit. I'm not passing. I couldn't go back home, back to India to visit my parents. It was like, oh, darn it. I gotta do something. Then this came. Oh, I am studying anyways. I gotta study. Why not make studying my content? Why not use YouTube, Twitch, stuff like those to track my studies? And here we are. And I should say uh the most difference it made on me, or the biggest change I got after starting this, is I sit down here to study every day. Do I study or not? Doesn't matter, but I sit here. I didn't do that last year. I was not a student who sits every day to study. But that did change. Now every day, or most of the days. Maybe some days I do have some work, I couldn't make it, but I did make a hobby of studying every day. It doesn't matter, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, but every day. I think that's a good thing to have. And we got a long way to improve. A long way to improve. Yeah, I study every day. Yep. I was not a student who does that, but now every day. And I should say, after losing the job, I felt more free, but that made me not use my time properly. I guess I should not talk. There's no point in talking about time I already wasted. What was I doing? I was about to do something. Finder, uh, iMovie. New one. Mm, just a minute. I was editing one video along this.
Back when I'm, but
Oh no.
yeah, it's all gonna be edited. Yeah. Home, but that is gonna be connected to this video, so yeah, it's all gonna be edited. Yeah. Peace out, people. That's it for this part.
Okay, let's just cut it there.
So I would. When I'm biking back home, but
No. You were about to take a break. I guess I should cook. And I don't know, maybe it's a study session. My mind is about to be it's overwhelmed right now. Well, YouTube, I'm gonna say peace out because I don't think I could be productive. I need to take a small break and I have to cook. So that's it for today, YouTube. I'll continue later. Peace out.